Counting down toward our first pitch here in the nation's heartland. The Reds and the Cardinals. Next. Afternoon baseball now on a lazy Sunday afternoon at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Cincinnati Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, you can see there, these home fans haven't had much to get out of their seats about. Their guys are in danger of getting swept here at home, so they're going to be hoping for a much better effort here.
We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Cincinnati Reds, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Quentin Berry will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading off the afternoon for Cincinnati, center fielder, Quentin Berry.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Eric Karros, we take a look at this Cardinal ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
Here's the 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here comes the 1-2. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the left-handed hitting Skip Schumacher. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
Yeah, he's letting these guys know early on. He's not going to be afraid to work inside. That'll be something they'll need to think about.
1 out, nobody on. The 1-0 pitch. Comes back with a bullet of a fastball. That's in there, 1-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Schumacher awaits the 1-1 offering. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take. Well, nothing wrong with a pop out and a strikeout when you're out on the mound. And he's saying, I'll take this all game long.
Joey Votto will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. First pitch on the way. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
Now the 2-0 home. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And it's gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but not to a guy like this.
Here's Jay Bruce now.
The right fielder, number 32.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Ready with the 1-0 now to Bruce. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Here it comes, 2-1. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
2-2. Full count, 3-2.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Full count pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. And that's going to be a base hit for Bruce.
Come on, a little love here.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
Brandon Phillips will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. First pitch coming. In the air to right center. Jay is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One in the inning for the Reds, and it comes on this Joey Votto homer. Home half of the first coming up from Busch Stadium. It's now 1-0 Reds. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. They'll match up against a man who added a second no-hitter to his resume in 2013, hard-throwing right-hander Homer Bailey. And defensively, you see the Reds line up like this behind him. Here's Emilio Bonifacio now to get us started in the home half of the first.
Leading up for the Cardinals, second baseman, Emilio Bonifacio.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Eric, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
And it's been a great start to this road trip so far. They've won 4 of the first 5 games. Normally, even if you just play 500 ball on the road, you'll do fine. So they're exceeding that number and then some.
Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, center fielder, Sean Shea.
John Jay will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Now here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. One on the way. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Here comes a 1-2. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, that's a really nice play there behind the plate. He doesn't panic. He takes his time and makes the good throw on to first. So score that a strikeout with a 2-3 putout for good measure.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. He'll enter play at 313. 3 homers and 6 RBIs. .0 on the way. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Ready now on 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Ready with the 2-1. Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1.
Good at bat so far here with 2 away. You're going to go down in order. At least make that guy work for it. Got himself back into a fastball count now.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
2 out, nobody on. The 3-2 pitch. Swinging a high chopper to third. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. Reds out in front, 1-0. Todd Frazier will stand in for the first time, and you see the numbers there as he's done well during this 10-game streak.
Frazier.
Here's the first offering. He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1.
Trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
The next pitch. Now a splitter that time that had a bit too much to it as it just about got him.
Well, not close on either of these first 2 pitches. He's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
2-0 count, the pitch. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
2-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Two-two pitch on the way. Got him.
Oh, and that's a nice comeback from down in the count 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The average to start things out at .324. Still without a home run and 6 RBIs. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-1. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Waiting on it is Peralta. And he's got it for out number 2.
Wow, that's got to be a frustrating at-bat right there because you feel like you're all over a pitch, and then maybe your mechanics break down just a little bit, you get underneath it, and it just becomes a harmless pop-up.
Devin Mesoraco will stand in here looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Now here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
Now the pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right. Here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Now the 1-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's another 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Yeah, sort of a pesky at-bat up there. You know he'd just love to fire one more fastball by this guy and be done with this inning.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. Now, a hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. And Granderson will make the catch, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Reds 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Mark McGuire will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Mark McGuire.
First offering on the way. Fouled straight back. The pitch. And that misses 1-1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
One pitch on the way. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
A 2-1 offering. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Here comes a 2-2. 2-2 pitch pulled on the ground down to third. And the catch is made, one away.
Batting fifth, left fielder,
Curtis Granderson will step forward now. Currently third in the National League batting race to begin play. First pitch coming. In there, no balls and a strike.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Here's the pitch.
Here we go.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Here's the 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 2-1 now to Granderson.
Here we go.
Fouled back. Here he comes on 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Three and two, here it is. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are two away.
A lot of people wonder how to throw a knuckle curve,
batting sixth,
but you'll see it here. It's a little tough to see, but that index finger really gets tucked back into the seam of the baseball. And that's what gives it the rotation and movement.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He comes in at 262 on the year. No home runs as of yet, and 7 driven in. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
2 out, nobody on. Here comes the 2-1. Ball 3.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and play off.
Here he comes, 3-1. And this will be fouled away. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
batting seventh, third baseman,
Matt Carpenter will step in now. He drove in his club's only run a night ago.
Heads up, Matt.
First pitch to him. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
The 1-0 home. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Now the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
All right, Cardinals, let's go, St. Louis.
Here he comes on 3-1. And a great location that time on the corner, 3-2 now.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
A runner on first with 2 away. Here's the full count offering. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And this has been the big concern with this guy over the last couple seasons. He's prone to getting hurt by the base on balls. Already that's 2 walks here in the early going. And that's something that he's going to need to get a handle on pretty quick.
Johnny Peralta will stand in now, hoping to turn things around as he's stuck in a bit of a cold spell these past 5 ball games.
Set third.
First pitch coming.
Here we go.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and it gives the Cardinals a 3-1 lead.
Sometimes as a pitcher out there, you have to challenge guys up in the strike zone. The only thing is, it just can't be out over the middle of the plate. Here he got the fastball up all right, but he didn't get it in. So he extends his arms out there and he hits this ball a long, long way.
Into the box now, Derek Lowry. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Now here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Come on, make them earn it.
Now the pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Release point, mechanics, just about everything looks out of whack right now.
And these are the guys that really scare you. The guys that have absolutely no clue where the ball's going. Time to close up that stance just a little bit, I think.
Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. But the Cards strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-1 St. Louis. Homer Bailey will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3.
Okay.
Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, a tough situation here. He has the long inning on the mound, and then he's got to turn right around and lead off the next half inning.
And now a pitch on the way. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, it's always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher. And he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Quentin Berry will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. 1-0 pitch now. And a pitch swung on and bounced to Peralta at short. On to first, and there were two down.
He's been able to bounce back strongly after that first inning home run, and he's set down 6 in a row now since then.
Skip Schumacher will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup. So you can't let your guard down.
And the pitch. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Reds are down and ordered. Score holds. It's 3-1. Emilio Bonifacio will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Second baseman, Emilio.
Here's the first pitch to him. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 to Bonifacio. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Now, he definitely doesn't want a redo of that second inning, so it'd help him immensely if he could get the leadoff man here.
Come on, Cardinals.
The 2-2 coming. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
In now is John Jay.
Here we go.
Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch on the way. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. The 1-1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. The 1-2 with 1 away. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Here's the 2-2 offering. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he looks at one that misses. And that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. I gotta tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Michael Lee will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. Hit pretty well as this is out toward deep center. Berry is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Mark McGuire will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
All right, Cardinals.
First pitch on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
2 out with the man at first.
Let's do it, Cardinals.
Here's the 1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's the 2-2 home. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul.
Water. Get your water here.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. Cozart is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Joey Votto, who get the first chance here in the inning for the Reds. After him comes Jay Bruce.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
Now the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 on the way. There's a fastball for a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Yeah, it doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Jay Bruce will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch coming. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. One, two. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th. And stepping in, the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
The pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now here's the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Curtis Granderson will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. The 1-0 now to Granderson. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
The 2-0 on the way. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And Votto will take this one to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, number 4, catcher, Yadier Molina.
1 man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The 1-0. 2-0 now.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
2-0 on the way. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
He just keeps getting himself into trouble out there. Here's another guy that you gotta make swing the bat.
.30 is on the way. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
That probably should have been a strike, but 3-0, sometimes you don't get that call. He puts a man on here on the 4-pitch walk.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 3 runs on just 1 hit and no errors so far for the Redbirds. He's set. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short, and that's through. A base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Here comes the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Now the 2-1. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
For the Cardinals, pitcher,
Derek Lowry will stand in now with the bases loaded, and this is one at-bat he doesn't want to just throw away. He can really help himself here.
Yeah, hitting is not really in a lot of pitchers' DNA, but you're right. He can find a way to just find a hole with a ground ball. That could be huge.
He's ready. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Here's the 1-0. And this is lifted the other way to left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
And at the very least, that's what he's up there hoping to do. And that's hit the ball in the air somewhere. So nice job to pick up that runner from third. Although the other 2 runners have to stay put now with 2 away.
Emilio Bonifacio will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
Let's go, Cardinals.
First pitch coming. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Ready on 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
You can bet they'd love to have him get out of this without having to call in that bullpen just yet.
2 men are on with 2 men out. 2-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Reds 1. Todd Frazier will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
First offering on the way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now here it comes. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
Now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Zach Cozart.
Zach Cozart will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch coming. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But this is foul for the first strike. Now the pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
That's the pitch that's so hard to lay off. It looks pretty good coming in, but he breaks off his swing just in time.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch is a splitter, called strike 2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Come on, Cardinals, let's go.
Here comes the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
Well, for all the line drives that get caught out there, you'll take one of these once in a while. Well, I don't know what you call this thing. A little fly ball or a little flare. But you see everybody converging on it and nobody getting there.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that will hook just inside the left field foul pole. It's a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
This is where these guys can be so dangerous. They've got power all throughout the lineup. When the number 8 hitter's taking you deep, you know there's no easy outs.
In now, Homer Bailey.
Homer Bailey.
Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
That's a pretty athletic play there by a first baseman. That's no 180-pound shortstop out there. It takes him just a little bit longer to get himself airborne, but he does a nice job of getting himself up and then coming down with the ball.
Standing in now, Quentin Berry. as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Pitch on the way. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. A little bit outside, 2-1. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Here it comes. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
You can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and he's got to be saying, look, you're trying to be too fine with these guys, and you don't really have to. Just trust your stuff. Trust your defenders behind you, and let's stop giving guys so many free passes.
Skip Schumacher will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Now the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Get out of here, Red.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. There now is Granderson as he makes the catch to retire the side. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here at Busch. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Reds 3. John Jay will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Center fielder, John Jay.
Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And this is a really important inning for him right here. Your guys go out there and get you a couple runs. You want to throw up a 0, come back in, and see if they can't get you some more.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. The 2-1.
Here we go.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here comes a 2-2. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Here's the payoff pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Well, the very fact that he gets to this ball, that's impressive. But there was no way he was going to be able to get enough on that throw. So that'll be scored an infield single.
Michael Lee will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's set, now the pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. Cozart for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Mark McGuire will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Come on now.
And here's the first pitch. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Let's go, St. Louis. Come on, St. Louis. Woohoo! Let's go, Card.
Maybe trouble now. Here's the 2-0. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Here he comes on 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Comes set, now the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Alfredo Simon will be summoned now to take over following the injury.
Number 31, Alfredo Simon.
Curtis Granderson will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Let's win, Cardinals.
First pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
The 1-0.
Here we go.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now on 2-0, we got a fastball count, and we got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
Here comes the 2-0. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cards leave 1, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Joey Votto will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 now to Votto. 1-2 now.
I think that's been his best pitch so far in this game. Guys just haven't been all that close to it.
The 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now. And the pitch. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. 2-2 pitch on the way. Full count now. 3-2.
Not only do you not want to lose this guy, but you got more trouble right there in the on-deck circle.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Granderson will wait on it, and he's got it for the first out.
Here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. That last one was number 84, so they're getting near the point where they'll need to start keeping tabs on him.
So 1 away in the inning, and here's Jay Bruce. First pitch on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 now to Bruce. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Ready now on 1-1. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. Here it comes, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
And Bruce will lay off that one. He's aboard. It's ball 4.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Brandon Phillips will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Now the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. Swing and a liner. Foul. He waits. Now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
He's ready now. The pitch. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air to right field. Lee is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
With the 0-2 count, he was really forced to protect the plate, and you can see this ball's not even in the strike zone, but he chases after it anyway, and he lifts this for an easy fly ball.
Todd Frazier will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
First pitch coming. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. 1-0 on the way. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati. They still trail it here 4-3. Back alongside Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things out for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's the first offering. And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets foul past the coaching box. And now a pitch on the way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. The 0-2 to Molina. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Berry will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
These are the types of balls where you worry about collisions out there. This ball's hit fairly sharply, almost exactly between the 2 outfielders, but this should always be the center fielder's ball if he can get to it. So he calls for it and he puts it away.
Here's Matt Carpenter, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Here's the pitch. Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. But this will get foul for strike 2. Now here's the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
I don't think there are too many guys in this lineup that could have laid off that 0-2 pitch. That's a real tough take.
Now the 1-2. Ball 2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here he comes on 2-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Going to be extra bases. Heading for second is Carpenter. Around second, he'll try for third. The relay throw, and he will make it into third with a 1-out triple.
This is just the perfect line drive swing right here. He just strokes this ball into the gap right center, and I can guarantee you, when this leaves his bat, he is not thinking 2. He makes it into third with a triple.
Johnny Peralta will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. Now here's the first pitch. He'll start in with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Here comes the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Here comes the 2-0. Swing and a line drive to left. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit.
You know, sometimes this game can just be flat out simple. Here, he just worked his way into a good count, bought himself a nice fastball to hit, and then just rips it out there to drive in a run.
Stepping in now, Derek Lowry, showing bunt here, but he takes ball one. Runners on first with one down. 1-0. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. The 1-1. And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with one gone as he puts this one down. The tag gets one, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Oh, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but, hey, he gets the job done.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
And you know what? He's starting to look a little bit frustrated out there on the mound. That's 2 hits and now a hit by pitch here in the inning. It's maybe not a bad time to go out there and try to calm him down just a little bit because he's looking a little hot out there.
In now is John Jay. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Here we go.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
Has a look, now the pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Still now on 1 and 2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Put one in the bleachers.
Here comes a 1-2. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. He'll try again, 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. 7th inning coming up. The Cardinals lead it 5-3. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Zach Cozart will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Zach Cozart.
Now the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. That man right there opting to stay with his starter as we start the 7th inning.
And with his pitch count where it is right now, it wouldn't surprise me if they call it an afternoon after this inning.
Here it comes. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. The right-hander deals on 1-2. This is swung on and grounded out to the shortstop, Peralta. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Devin Mesoraco will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Now here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now. 1 out, nobody on. The next pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And there you get a look at his pitch count. You can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Jaime Garcia will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning.
Jaime Garcia.
Victor Martinez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 41, Victor Martinez.
Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. He's set, now the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Get it down.
1-1 on the way. Line to left. And a diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Quentin Berry will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First offering on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
Now the 2-0. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home. Now a fastball for a strike, and from 2-0, it's back to 2-2. The 2-2 coming. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. The 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen, and we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
That is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. You still got that tying run over there at first, but with 2 away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
Skip Schumacher will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
First pitch coming. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
The 1-0 home. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. One pitch on the way. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Here's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Sam LeCure will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Sam LeCure.
Michael Lee will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And the first pitch to him hit on the ground to Phillips at second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
You know, there's no such thing as a routine grounder with this guy. If you take your time, he's going to be safe. He'll beat it out. So that's a nice job of getting rid of it quickly and getting him at first base.
Into the box, Mark McGuire, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Now the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. The 2-0. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this will get past Votto down the line, a fair ball. And he'll round it and try for third. The relay. And he is in there at third with a one-out triple.
Yeah, a good job here just inside outing that ball down the right field line. You see it hit just to the left of the chalk. Then once he sees that ball head into the corner, he's off to the races, and he's in there with a triple.
In now, Curtis Granderson. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Comes set, now the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Upstairs again here, it's 2-1.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
The 2-1 now to Granderson. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Home run for Curtis Granderson, the 248th of his career, as it is now 7-3.
Well, we can show you the replay here, but I'm not all that convinced that this ball has even come down yet. Goodness gracious. This is a fastball that he absolutely barrels up. And with his strength, this ball's going a long way.
Number 51.
So a new pitcher coming on now, and the call's gone out for the big guy, right-hander Jonathan Broxton. Yadier Molina will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
First pitch coming. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Whoa, there's that calling card right there. First pitch up and in right out of the bullpen. Wake up, everybody.
.1-0 pitch now. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Here's the 1-1.
Here we go.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2 with one away. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. One out, nobody on.
Come on.
Now another 1-2.
Here we go.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that's going to land foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's the 2-2 offering. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Nothing better for your confidence than to come right in out of the bullpen and strike that first guy out. A lot of times, that'll set the tone for your whole outing.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's Matt Carpenter. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. But the Cards do strike for two, both coming on this two-run dinger. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jason Mott will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
And batting in the 7th spot, number 30, Jason Mott. Now playing third base and batting in the 9th spot, number 5.
Joey Votto, who get the first chance here in the inning for the Reds. After him comes Jay Bruce.
Leading off for the Reds, first baseman number 19, Joey Votto.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Now here it comes. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
The 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Ready with the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
(3-1) on the way. Oh, he got under the 3-1 a bit as this is in the air out to right. Lee is under this one. One gone. A look there at our line score as we play the 8th inning here at Busch. Cardinals out in front as they look to try and hang on in front of the home crowd. Jay Bruce will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the 1-0 now to Bruce. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Yeah, and you got to figure if he's going to jump the yard here, it's going to have to be to left field, because I don't think they're going to give him anything inside that he can pull.
Now the 3-0 offering. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. There to take it is Bonifacio. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
You know, and unless these guys can turn things around quickly, it's starting to look like this winning streak is going to come to an end at 3 games.
Brandon Phillips will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. And here's the first pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. .1-0 on the way. Fouled back. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
One, two. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Bonifacio has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Johnny Peralta will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one.
The shortstop, Johnny.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 home. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. And he'll take strike 3 called. Make it 3 straight punch-outs now on the mound. 1 away.
Hard to do much better than this. I mean, here are the only 3 batters he's faced since coming on. Strikeout, strikeout, and strikeout. Boy, that is flat dealing there.
Standing in now, Mark Ellis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Come on, Mark.
And the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 1-2. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Come on.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball to the left side that's going to get by Cozart and into left, a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Emilio Bonifacio.
Emilio Bonifacio will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time. First pitch to him. Swing, hard hit ball to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw will have no chance at second. It's an infield single, and there are 2 on with 1 away now. John Jay will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Hit something hard right here.
Now the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And that'll push the lead to 5 now as it becomes an 8-3 game.
This team's got plenty of guys who can hit the ball out of the ballpark, but the key straight singles will do the job as well.
J.J. Hoover will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. Michael Lee will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. First pitch coming. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
And even though that pitch did fool him, it was a hanging breaking ball. And so if he's looking for an off-speed pitch, that could have been big trouble.
From the stretch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Now the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Big pitch here, 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Here now the 2-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and he will make it up to third here. Good instincts to take off on what should be scored a passed ball.
Yeah, and that one's going to go as a pass ball, and it comes at a really bad time. Now you take away the possibility of the double play, and you give him a chance to really make this a big inning.
3-2 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, not totally sure if that was their intention, but hey, it's not the end of the world because now you give yourself some options all around the diamond.
Sean Marshall will come on now really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Marshall.
Mark McGuire will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Come on, let's get a big hit.
Here's the first offering. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Here comes the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
Get a hold of that one.
A 2-1 offering. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1. Waiting next is Curtis Granderson. The 3-1 coming. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Full count offering on its way. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Well, that definitely didn't go according to plan. Come right out of the bullpen to walk the first guy he faces and force home a run. You have to wonder if he'll even get another shot to redeem himself.
Curtis Granderson will look to keep pouring it on as he stands in with the bases loaded. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball from Marshall. Good pitch as he gets ahead. No balls and a strike.
Oh, and he had a pitch to hit right there, too. He just didn't hit it.
He's set. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
With the bases loaded, I think he's got stars in his eyes up there. Sometimes it's hard to be patient when you've got 3 ducks out there on the pond, and sure enough, he chased a bad one there.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Two out, bases loaded. He's ready now. The pitch hit hard to the right. Foul. The 0-2 to Molina. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Bruce is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Todd Frazier will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
Third baseman, Todd Frazier.
First pitch on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. They'll ride the hot hand on the mound as this man will stay out there after the 1-2-3 inning last time around.
And the more important set of numbers is that he got that 1, 2, 3 against the guys hitting in the middle of the lineup, 3, 4, and 5. So now as a reward, he'll get the matchup with the bottom portion of the lineup.
Pitch on the way. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
And you know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Zach Cozart will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Now here's the first pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. The 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Ready now on 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man in. 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. And now a pitch on the way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Another try at 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this away for the second out.
He got caught in a situation where he had to protect 2 strikes. He's probably fortunate he even got wood on this one, but it didn't matter much as this turns into an easy little soft liner.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. 2-2 now with 2 out here in the 9th.
Water. Get your water there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 2-2 home. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Yeah, and you know, this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree, he made the biggest impact out there.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 9-3. So long from St. Louis.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 9 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Reds, time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game Metrolink trains will be available outside the left field gates at the Busch Stadium station, or up the street at the 8th and Pine station. Bus service on the 40 and 410X lines is located outside the stadium on 7th and 8th streets, while service on the 30 and 93 lines is available on Broadway and 4th streets.